What happens when you drop a group of deadly humans into an alien jungle and let the galaxy's greatest hunter pick them off one by one? You get Predators. The movie that finally brought this franchise back to its bloody roots. It's gritty, brutal, and just schlocky enough to work. Yeah, it's got its problems, but this might just be the best Predator movie since the original. Let's talk about it. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, where we break down movies, franchises, guilty pleasures, and everything in between. Today we're continuing our deep dive through the Predator franchise, and we've arrived at the 2010 reboot, Predators. Now this one's a bit of a black sheep. It didn't get a huge splash at the time, but over the years, more and more fans have started to give it the credit it deserves, including me. This movie has a great concept, solid performances, and for the first time in a while, it felt like the franchise got it. We're going to break down what worked, what didn't, and why this might be the most underappreciated entry in the series. Oh, and stick around, because later in the video I'm naming my personal favorite moment. The absolute best scene that took this from an okay movie to a good one, in my opinion. Let's dive in. The opening of Predators is simple, and awesome. Adrien Brody's character literally wakes up in a freefall. No exposition dump, no military briefing, no clunky flashbacks, just boom. Parachute, jungle, go. And that's the genius of it. The characters don't know where they are, and neither do we. It's immersive, mysterious, and honestly, one of the best setups in the entire franchise. And from a narrative standpoint, this opening is a masterpiece. It throws the audience right into survival mode, just like the characters. There's no time to question, no chance to settle in, and that's exactly the tone this movie wants to strike. Tension, confusion, adrenaline.
Excuse me, what the hell is going on here?
You're being hunted.
The jungle environment itself is beautifully shot, lush, menacing, and alive with danger. Cinematographer Lula Patos really nails the blend of exotic and hostile. It almost feels like the jungle is another character in the story. Watching, waiting, closing in.
Wait, what? It's a trap.
As the characters regroup, the mystery deepens. They're not friends. They're not a team. They're killers. Each of them. And they're trying to figure out why they were all brought here. The fact they don't immediately click or trust each other adds this extra layer of tension that simmers under every scene. Then they realize this ain't Kansas, or Earth, or anything remotely safe. We're on a predator hunting ground, baby. Let's talk about the characters, because this is where Predators shines. Adrien Brody as a gravel-voiced merc. Look, I wasn't sure at first either. He's known best for dramatic roles like The Pianist, so him stepping into a muscle-bound, gun-toting action lead felt like a weird choice. But you know what? The dude pulls it off. He's cold, calculating, and you can tell he's trying to stay one step ahead of everyone, even the Predators. There's a moment where he just watches one of the group get killed because it gives him a tactical advantage. It's harsh, but it makes sense. He's not a hero, he's a survivor. Then there's Elise Braga as Isabel. Calm, capable, and the heart of the team. She's got a backstory tied to 1987 original, which is a great touch. It connects this film to its roots without being obnoxious. She's the moral compass in a group of broken killers. And Walton Goggins. Good lord, the man is unhinged. He plays this character like he just wandered off the set of Justified, but it works. He brings that chaotic energy that keeps you guessing. He's vulgar, creepy, and surprisingly funny in a pitch black kind of way. You never know if he's going to snap or save somebody. Even the supporting players are stars like Mahershala Ali and Danny Trejo, who both make an impact despite limited screen time. Trejo brings that instant intimidation factor, while Mahershala Ali gives his scenes a real grounded presence. There's something heavy behind his eyes. You get the sense that these people have seen things. And Topher Grace, well, we'll talk about him here in a second.
I'm one of you.
This movie delivers on action. The jungle setting gives everything this raw, gritty vibe. There's a great rhythm of tension and release, classic hunter-prey pacing. You get these moments of eerie calm, rustling leaves, distorted bird calls, and then bam, laser blast, screams, bodies flying, the ambush sequences are tight and well staged. You always feel like something is watching just off screen. And for the first time, we get a peek into Predator hierarchy. The super predators are introduced. Bigger, meaner, and rocking some sick new armor. Their designs are awesome. More angular, more aggressive looking than the classic predators, and they hunt in packs, using tech and strategy like it's a sport. You also get the predator dogs. They're feral, brutal, and they make the first act feel like the group's being tested before the hunt even begins. And let's not forget, we get a predator versus predator fight. That's sick. The classic predator is actually a prisoner, tied to a totem like a fallen king. When he breaks free and goes toe-to-toe with a super predator, it's brutal, messy, and surprisingly emotional. It's one of those oh shit moments that makes you lean forward. Just when it feels like maybe, just maybe, these characters might escape, we hit a few rough patches. There's a moment where the gang stumbles across Lawrence Fishburne's character, who's been surviving solo on the planet for years. Great actor, wild energy, but it kind of kills the pacing. He starts off as this wise, mysterious survivor. You think, okay, this guy's gonna help them, maybe give them some real insight into the predators. But instead, he goes full Gollum. He's hearing voices, hoarding gear, and trying to kill everyone just so he can steal their stuff. It's like the movie hits the brakes to explore a weird side mission that doesn't really pay off. And that brings us to...
You couldn't see me for what I really am. See, back home, I'm a murderer.
Alright, let's talk Topher Grace. He's the odd man out, a mild-mannered doctor surrounded by killers. Interesting setup, but the twist that, spoiler alert, he's a serial killer, felt weak, forced, and like the movie needed one more twist and just shoved it right in.
What did he say?
He doesn't feel dangerous. He feels like someone who got lost on the way to a rom-com audition and just wandered onto a Predator movie set. There's no slow build-up, no dread. He just flips a switch near the end and says, surprise, I'm a psycho, and it's not earned at all. Now, I don't blame Topher Grace himself. He tries, but the script doesn't give him enough menace or depth to sell the review. It ends up feeling like an afterthought, especially with everything else going on. And now let's talk about that moment. The moment this movie fully clicked for me. Royce, standing alone, caked in mud, holding a flaming torch, channeling all of Dutch Primal's rage from the original film. He literally calls out the super predator like he's about to go one-on-one with death. This is the moment. This is the movie saying, yeah, we remember why you love Predator. It's not just fan service, it's catharsis. We've watched these characters struggle, adapt, and fall apart. And now Royce is ready to hunt the Predator. It's raw, badass, and such a satisfying payoff. And I gotta say, Adrien Brody really nails it here. He's grunting, screaming, and swinging that axe like he's trying to kill a god. The whole thing feels like a warrior ritual and is framed and scored like a final boss fight. This is where the movie stops playing homage and finally earns its place in the franchise. Predators isn't perfect. The twists are uneven, some characters get shortchanged, and yeah, the Fishburne subplot could have been trimmed down. But overall, this movie gets it. It honors the original's DNA while giving us a fresh setup. It has tension, brutal action, killer set pieces, and a cast that mostly lands. And most importantly, it remembers that Predator isn't just a monster. It's a challenge, a mirror, and a symbol of survival. I think Predators is the best movie in the franchise since the original, hands down. But hey, I want to hear what you think. Did this one work for you? Are you a fan of the Super Predators? Or did the twisty bits throw you off? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button if you had fun, and don't forget to subscribe. We've still got the Predator and Prey coming up. And trust me, those are going to be interesting ones to talk about. Until next time, take care.